Demetrius, your first year playing defense. We'll start there first. What's that process been like for you, man?
It's been a exciting transition. I mean, of course, I came from the offensive side of the ball, so running forward and just running people over and making people miss and stuff. And then you go from that to backpedaling and coming out of breaks and trying to make interceptions and stuff like that, and just learning the defensive schemes and things. The transition has been very exciting with just like how tight the defense is and how the defensive coordinator Coach Harrell like just operates and has the defense working right now.
Does it playing running back help you now that you're on defense, kind of know what running backs do and that sort of thing?
Oh yeah, that definitely helps. I mean, I seen that a lot in my transition during the spring. We had running backs that would try to make moves, and of course, like I train with these guys, so I know like their best moves and what they're gonna try to do to me. So when they try to juke me or spin move, or when they're trying to set me up to make me miss, like I kind of know like the timing of when they're gonna do that, and then also like just the schemes and like the personnels, the 12 personnel, 21 personnel, and things like that. That kind of helps me know like whether they're gonna pass or they're gonna run, and just looking at how the tight ends and the tackles and just the offensive line sets. That's it's just like little demeanors that I pick up on.
I'm interested in that first conversation where they came to you and said, "We want you to make the switch." What was that like?
I mean, it was no hesitation. I mean, I've always been a defensive-minded player. Just like, I mean, you see when I first got here, I was very aggressive. I was a bruiser type of running back. I was one cut and go, get downhill. I always loved contact. So when I had the opportunity to transition to defense, considering, I mean, I had guys like Keaton Mitchell and guys like Rajay Harris that came in the room and took advantage of their opportunities with absence of me in the room. I was just like, I mean, if it's another opportunity for me to get on the field to help the team, why not?
You had a huge hit on special teams on Saturday. I noticed you maybe a little shaken up, but what does it feel like when you hit a guy that hard and kind of in the media?
I mean, I love it. I mean, everybody was very concerned after the hit. I was concerned with myself actually, but I mean, I love it because I mean that's just who we are. I mean, Coach Houston emphasizes every day like we're going to be a team that runs and hits, and I mean that's what we do every day. So I mean, I pride myself on that from the get-go. When they told me I was going to be on kickoff every week, they said we need you to be an impact on this team. So I mean, that's what I've always wanted to do. I wanted to be an impact. So I told Coach on Thursday. We had to walk through, and he was like, I need you to be that heat-seeking missile. And I was like, all right, Coach. I was like, I got you. I was locked in. I felt like the team was locked in. We went down, and we executed. And then, I mean, the next play, Aaron Ramseur came down with the big hit. And, I mean, you've seen that how special teams affects the game because they fair catch, and that just set the attitude and the tone for the game.
When you look at Jaquan McMillan on this defense, just how important is he, just his total game, his leadership? How much do y'all follow his lead on defense?
I mean, we follow his lead every day. He's a big-time playmaker. He's a big-time leader on and off the field. He gets us going, gets us juiced up. And, I mean, the things that you guys see on Saturdays, he does those things every day. I trained with him personally. When on defense, he was the first guy I went up to, and I was like, hey, bro, I need some help because, I mean, it's been years since I done been on this side of the ball. So he was like, I got you. We did a couple footwork drills and things like that during the summertime. But, I mean, yeah, he's a very effective leader, and he's a guy that we definitely need on Saturdays.
With any idea if they needed you to play running back, could you go and take a carry or two if you need spot duty?
Oh, of course. I mean, I came in as an athlete, and I mean that's what I'm gonna always be. So I mean, I'm a team guy. I'm gonna do anything I can to help the team and to get the team a W, and that's the goal of every week. So, I mean, it's nothing personally for me. My personal goal is to win as a team. So if they ask me to play running back, I mean, I guess I'll have to dive back in the playbook and get a carry or two.
Did you play defense in high school?
Yes, sir. I was a Max Prep All-American my freshman year of high school. I came in and I had 54 solo tackles with like 13 assisted tackles. So I mean, early on, that's what I thought I was going to be. I'm not going to lie. I always thought that I was going to be a defensive end, like a Julius Peppers or someone like that. Like, I thought I was going to be a stand-up rush guy because I've always had like a strong figure and I was always explosive off the ball. So in high school, they used me as an outside linebacker to come off the edge. And, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't get to 6'3", 250 like I wanted to, but I mean, that's how I play. That's my mentality. So I mean, yeah, I played defense all my life, and that's always been like my primary like position is outside linebacker, safety. But as I got to college, I made that transition into running back, and I mean, it's all worked out for me.
How have you and Jeremy helped the defense learn more about the offense? You said, you pick up on certain tendencies. How have you helped train the guys that have never played on the offense side of the ball before?
I mean, Jeremy Lewis, big-time playmaker. I mean, he's an athlete. I mean, everybody sees it. He made an immediate impact from the jump when he first got over to defense. I mean, I was more of a slower transition because I mean, Jeremy he's a smart guy. Our freshman year, I would go to Jeremy's dorm room and be like, "Hey, bro, I need help. Like, help me with this homework assignment." So he's a very intelligent guy. So I mean, with his leadership and stuff like that, and I mean my leadership, I mean we both bring a lot of attributes with picking up tendencies and just knowing, like, in practice, it's kind of funny because both of us made that transition this year and they're like, oh, they're making those plays because they know the playbook. And I'm like, hey, like, I completely wiped that out of my mind. Like, I'm focused on defense now. But I mean, it's just like, I naturally just know. So it's not that I'm already just cheating the system or anything. It's just, I mean, I've been in that position. I've been on the other side of the ball, so my instincts are more quicker than others when I see something happening.
Great job.